Hello everyone and welcome back for another edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. I am, of course, your host Aaron, and today we are going to go over some things that I found in a box. We're going to go over that Funko Pop that I talked about last episode of 8 Minutes with Aaron, and maybe we'll find out some interesting information. So let's get rolling with a fresh edition of this guy right here, Aaron. So here is some One Piece news. This weekend was an exciting time for everyone who loves One Piece, as the anime has returned with two brand new episodes. And with those two brand new episodes, it seems that Funko decided to drop two more of those bronze statues, one of Chopper and one of Sanji. However, if you take a better look with them googly eyes, you will notice that they are not the same versions as the ones that are in Japan. They are completely different than the statues which are put out in all these fields and shit like that. Though I do believe that the Nami, the Usopp, the Luffy, and Zoro are probably different molds and shit too. I just never, tried to take a look or cared. Anyway, besides that, I did watch one of the episodes. A lot of it was filler, and at the end of it, there was some interesting things happening with Kizaru and Sentomaru, and maybe something with York, but I'm not going to ruin it for everybody. And this week, One Piece is on break, so there is no manga, and it's going to be very depressing because that's the one thing that I do look forward to each and every week. And now it's just not there. So on the last episode of 8 Minutes with Aaron, we went through some boxes. I pulled out those Pokemon Elite Trainers, the Journey thingy-mabobber, I can't remember it now. And we didn't open any of them. I mean, one was a Pokemon Trainer thing, and then when I looked later at the one I bought from Gamestop, apparently it's a smaller version, 9 packs, not 11, and it cost me about twice the price of one of those Pokemon Elite Trainer boxes. So, fuck you, GameStop, you piece of shit. So as I'm going through my room, and I don't know if you guys noticed that I changed the Funko Pops on this section here. I took down all the Freddies and put them in the other room because I'm going to probably redo my whole hobby database and try to get rid of a bunch of shit. I went in the back and I found a box which contained these things from GameStop, which are these Pokemon. Here we go. I guess that's the front of it. And it has a Pikachu inside, it has a Squirtle, it also comes with two keychains, all these little Pog Johnnies right here, or whatever, they're right over here. And what is this on the bottom? A sticker and another sticker. Pretty cool, right? I purchased these most likely when I first started buying Funko Pops. I thought these were really neat, or I thought they were going to be worth something. Of course, everything I bought Funko-wise was supposed to be worth something, right? Maybe not all those mystery boxes that I stupidly purchased over and over again. Now, I'm not going to open this up, but the date on the back of this is when? From 2022. So there is some age on this bad boy. I'm sorry, it's from 2019. 2019. There's a date in the back if you guys can't see it. So I don't know if these are something that interests you. I have about two more of them. And yeah, I'm trying to get rid of everything I have Funko Pop-wise. So please, come on. Come take my shit. Leave a comment at the bottom that you're interested in some garbage. Whatever. Alright, I'm going to put this on the floor because now I want to open up the Funko Pop that I wanted to open up last time. And it is in this box. So I'm going to tell you guys what happened. Before I bought a bunch of Funko Pops off the Funko Pop site. And if you spend X amount of dollars, you got a redeemable thing at the end of the month. So when I got an email about the redeemable thing, it's only good for a week. I was going to save that bad boy until there was something I really, really wanted. And there's nothing on there that I really want. So now I got to spend this freaking gift certificate shit before, the end of the week. So this is one of the Funko Pops that I bought to get to that price point. And it is Jiriya! And this Jiriya, of course, is from his infamous fight with Pain. As you can see, he's squatting down. He's got the little red Johnnies on his face because when he was going to do his little toad formation, because he can't do toad sage jutsu without the help of the frogs. He did a little bite, did lines down the face, little hand johns, and summoned the frogs, and they jumped on his shoulder. We are going to take this Funko Pop out because Jiriya is the shit. Of course, he was the master, or, the sensei of Naruto, taught him the Rasengan, told him how to control the Nine Tails to the best of his ability, even though Naruto almost killed the shit out of him once. And here is the form. Now, I don't remember the name of the frog that Jiraiya jumped on top of, but that dude was pretty funny. You know, he's like, I got bad hand-eye coordination. You know, I'm, clumsy and shit like that. And Jiraiya fucking, like, wrecked the shit out of the pain. You know, or Yagato, what is the name? It's Nagato, not, what was I thinking of? It's Nagato. Then you had, what is her name? Karen? Nope. That wasn't the names. I'm fucking it all up. I haven't watched Naruto in such a long time, I don't remember. Yakayo was the one with the red hair that Nagato took over his body, and the other girl was Conan. There we go. Jiraiya, of course, can make his hair, like, spike out and like this. I like the fact that it's spiky on top, even though he's not doing the jutsu. He's got his little heel johnnies on, his little things that he kicks off when he turned into, toad mode because his feet turned into toads and shit. And he looked like a toad, too. So, I don't know what to tell you. But he did defeat 3 of the Pain's bodies, and if he knew there were more, maybe, just maybe, he wouldn't have died. So there is a spoiler that Jiraiya did die, and not a lot of characters in Naruto do die, and he stayed dead. This guy stayed dead and used his last bit of strength to write a message to Naruto on the back of the Pa Toad, and Pa, like, disappeared and shit like that. So here is Jiraiya. Jiraiya's sick. He was also the sensei of the 4th Hokage. Jiraiya was a member of the legendary Saiyans with Orochimaru and Tsunade. He's pimp. So let me just do a quick overview of this box over here, just so I know it's not damaged. I don't know why Funko doesn't send theirs in a protector too, like a plastic protector. I am happy that they're sending them in the, cardboard ones, because normally they don't send them in shit. They just throw them into a box and say, hey, I guess we're just going to see what happens. Whoa! But now Funko is thinking more out of the box. This box is good, folks. I'll show you the back of it. As you do know, the Naruto up there, I do have the Kamen and Chase. This is the Jiraiya. I do not have the Neji or the Hinata. I will probably wait till they go on sale at a later date and time, and then I will probably pick them up. So, let's go to them good old ups and them downs before we run out of time. So, where is that box? The Gamestop, Pokemon, with the Pikachu and the Squirtle. Oh, they're flocked too, folks. They're flocked, baby. I'm going to give this some bitchin' up because Squirtle is one of my favorite starter Pokemon. And Pikachu, hey, he ain't bad. And then we got Jiraiya over here doing his little mode before he turned into Frog Sage mode to beat the shit out of Nagato. I'm actually going to give this some bitch an up too, because Naruto Shippuden was great, and Jiraiya is the man. And he is a drunk, and he spies on women, and writes pornography. My name is Aaron. Thank you for joining me with the 8 Minutes with Aaron. I will see you next time where we have more stuff, more things, and of course, more of me. I will see you all later. Bye.